Hello students, today our topic is different forms of market pricing under perfect competition. The situation prevailing in a market in which buyers and sellers are so numerous and well informed that all elements of monopoly are absent. What we understand by perfect competition is simply the perfect competition prevails when demand for the output of each producer is perfectly elastic. So, through this meaning, you can say there are several markets in which buyers and sellers are so numerous. That means they gather and they just go for the perfect competition. The buyers are well informed. That means they are used of technology, they are updated, and the elements of monopoly are absent. So you can say there is no monopoly in the form of perfect competition. Now, from this meaning, some features come in front of us. First of all, the market price of a commodity is beyond the control of individual buyer and sellers. Okay, this simply means that there is no control on the market price. Each firm's output is a perfect substitute for the output of the other firms. So you can say that in the perfect competition, examples of few perfect competitions could be agriculture. In this market, products are very similar. Okay, if products are similar, they belongs to homogeneous group, so it covers the perfect competition because there will be absence of monopoly. Second example of perfect competition could be foreign exchange markets. In this market, traders exchange currencies. So again you can say it, see that it highlights the feature of the perfect competition because the buyers and sellers are numerous. Okay, so here again the business is similar. Okay, that is exchanging the currencies. Third example is online shopping. We may not see the internet as a distinct market, but you can say that the online shopping is a perfect example of perfect competition. Why? Because there are many sellers, there are many buyers, and they are selling the homogeneous group which we are getting under one roof. So you can say that the online shopping, foreign exchange markets, and agriculture are few perfect examples of perfect competition. Okay, now there are some essentials, again the characteristics regarding the perfect competition. As I say, all firms sell an identical product. The product is a commodity or homogeneous. Okay, homogeneous, that means it belongs to a similar family. If it is completing the condition, it is the part of perfect competition. Again, let's take an example, the retail industry. The retail industry, students, is the industry that involves everything from clothes to computers. So they are providing the commodities, okay, or the commodities which belongs to the similar group. Another essentials of a perfect competition, all firms are price takers. Again, this is important thing, that they cannot influence the market price of their good. Okay, they can't make changes. The individual firms can do nothing to change the price. Okay, so the price are determined by the market force only. So you can say the essential part of the perfect competition, that the firms are price takers, not the price makers. Another important feature is large numbers of buyers and sellers. Because of this quality, the competition is an ideal one because there are many buyers and many sellers in the market. Another feature, free entry and exit of firms. Any industry, any firm are free to enter in the market and they can quit the market easily. So there is no hard and fast rule regarding the perfect competition. Again, perfect knowledge of the market. Okay, it is also an essential part that the buyers and the sellers are keeping an eye on the market, so they are well known about the market functions, the changes, etc. Next is perfect mobility of the factors of production and goods. So mobility, that means they can transfer easily. There are no hurdles in the mobility of the production. And last is absence of price control. As the price is determined by the market, so the individual firm can do nothing to change the price. Again, there is no monopoly. If there is no monopoly, there is no price control. Let's continue. Foremost advantage of perfect competition. Students, if we discuss about the advantages, what is the advantage of this perfect market, then is that chances of consumers exploitations are very few. Okay, the harm, the misuses of consumers is no in the market environment of perfect competition. Why? As the sellers do not have any monopoly, because there are many sellers and many buyers, there are large number of buyers and sellers, so there are less chances of their exploitation. The pricing power are controlled by the market. Okay, they are determined by the market, so they cannot influence the price or charge higher than the normal price. So you can say that in the perfect market there is absence of first exploitation, there is absence of pricing power, and there is absence of monopoly for charging higher. Okay, next is the market with perfect competition is never found, yet its study is very useful as it creates an ideal economic system. In the current scenario, students, if we discuss, is there any perfect competition present in the market? So the answer is no. Okay, it is never found, because these essential qualities are rare. Okay, that's why we are saying that the market with perfect competition is never found, but study is useful because it always show the ideal economic system, that if you need an ideal economic system for the healthy nation, for the healthy economical environment, then these features are essentials. Well, firms demand schedule. Now if we discuss further about the demand supply, the pricing policy under the perfect competition, then this law says firms demand schedule is perfectly elastic. Okay, perfectly elastic means you can make changes ever though the demand curve for the market is downward slope. Okay, the demand curve is downward slope and it is perfectly elastic whenever there is a perfect competition present in the market. Okay, demand can be changed easily and the curves go to the negative slope. Next, if we analyze the market structure of any perfect competition, we find some basic elements. The basic elements are, first is average revenue AR and the MC, that is for marginal curve, is there. Next is average curve and marginal curve is also there. The point where MR equals to MC, marginal revenue, is equals to marginal cost, that is called the profit maximum. Okay, again I'll repeat. In the perfect market structure, we always found average revenue, marginal cost, average cost, marginal cost, and the point where MR is equals to MC is known as the profit maximization point. Okay. Another, there is the point of Q, which will be the equilibrium output. P star, that is also known as the equilibrium price. Okay, again Q star in the perfect market is known as the equilibrium output, and P star is known as the equilibrium price in the case of perfect market competition. The next characteristics is price and output determination for a perfectly competitive firm, if we discuss it through the diagram, hence there are two diagrams which are showing the price and the output determination in the perfectly competitive firm. Okay, as you can see, both are showing the different aspects. In first aspect, students, we have taken the price effect, and in the another one we have taken the output by the firm. Now first, through this diagram it is clear firm has to take the price as given by the market, first thing. Okay, as you can see in both diagram. Secondly, at the ruling price, firm can sell an amount of its good. Again, at the ruling price, students, there are barriers to entry, so existing firm cannot derive any monopoly power. Okay, only normal profits are made. You can say that the industries, the firms can go for making only the normal price. Okay, normal profits. If they are providing the normal price, definitely they will get the normal profit. So producers just cover the opportunity cost. Okay, they will get the opportunity cost, or they are not accessing the abnormal profits. So producers just cover their opportunity cost in this case. Demand is perfectly elastic in both the conditions, either in price or output. Okay, they can make changes time to time. AR, average revenue, is parallel to x-axis. Okay, as you can see that the AR, the average revenue, is parallel in both cases of x-axis. Next, equilibrium is at E, this one. This is the equilibrium position is at E, where demand is equals to supply. Okay, again AR, that is the average revenue, is parallel. Okay, these are the showing the average revenue, which is the parallel, which is a straight line, and this equilibrium position is that point that shows that demand is equals to supply. That comes under the perfectly competitive firm. Okay, whenever the demand and supply are equal, okay, that shows that the market has the quality of perfectly competitive firms. Next is, this determines the price P. As you can see, the P points, these are determining the prices. Okay, both. The this price is taken by the individual firm. In the case of any industry or any firm, they are charging individually. Okay, marginal revenue is equals to marginal cost in both cases. Okay, as I say, they only charge the opportunity cost, they only get the normal profit. Okay, they just cover that. So here the marginal revenue is equals to marginal cost is the equilibrium, and the marginal cost curve cuts marginal revenue curves for below its point, and that is known as the A point. Okay, in the case of A students, this is the point A where marginal revenue is equals to marginal cost. Okay, this A point is showing that. Okay, this actually showing that position that the existing firms cannot derive the monopoly power. Okay, they are just getting the normal profits. Okay, they are just getting the opportunity cost whenever this A point is covering the marginal cost equals to the marginal revenue. Next is, profit is the short run in P star ABC. Okay, as you can see, P star AB, okay, and this ABC, this is the short run profit. Okay, well, according to this meaning, that in the perfect competitive firm, the profit is on basis on the short run. We have taken only the short time period, and the short time period is covered through P star. Okay, and that is also ABC. Okay, this is the short run profit only. Next is, if average cost AC curve lies above marginal revenue equals to marginal cost curve, the firm in the short run will incur loss. Okay. Now, according to this, if the average cost, okay, this average cost AC curve lies above, if this average cost is above the marginal cost and the average cost, it is the situation when the firms are facing the loss. So, for getting profit, the average cost and the marginal cost must be below the average cost. Okay. If average cost curve lies above, okay, marginal cost and marginal revenue and marginal cost curve, the firm is in the short run will incur losses. So it should be below, okay, not above. That's why we have taken this portion, that is showing the below portion, okay, and above is showing the loss portion. So students, through this diagram we see that the perfectly competitive firms, okay, in the perfect competition always fulfill these qualities: average revenue, marginal cost, average cost, marginal revenue equals to marginal cost, where we have taken the equilibrium output and we have taken the P star, that is the equilibrium price, okay, this one. So if this situation is fulfilling all the condition, it makes the part of perfectly competitive, okay. Otherwise you can say that the firms are not getting enough profit. Thanks.